right, so we are going to work on an interesting project. So for Christmas, I got a whiskey infusion kit. This one is the Done Lucky brand. And I pulled the bottle out, but this is what it looks like. Unleash your inner mixologist, and you have a bunch of different ingredients, if you will, that you could put in there. So I took out the little whiskey stones, but we're gonna make a base of Crown Royal Black. Since that's pretty bland, it doesn't seem too flavorful. I hope that can make some of these flavors pop. So I think I'm gonna do one bottle of this and then save some for myself. So I'm not gonna do both bottles just yet because I could screw it up. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but you'll see how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we are going to get started on our whiskey infusion kit. Now, I've never done this before, but I'm just gonna pick some random flavors to go with. I'm gonna pick coffee bean. We're gonna go with some medium oak. Let's try a cherry. I want this to be like more of a robust flavor. So like, should I go dark oak or medium oak? I'm gonna go medium oak. Okay, so we're gonna go cherry, coffee bean, medium oak. You know what, let's go for both. We're gonna go dark oak on this. And we are going to use the base of Crown Royal Black. So how I plan on doing this, everything is clean. Pop the cork off of this, and hopefully, I don't know if these coffee beans will, or the cherries or anything, so I might have to do it right hand, right? Don't tell anybody I didn't wash my hands. All right, we lost the coffee bean. Let's see if I can get these in here. That's mad science and stuff. And these coffee beans are strong. These gotta be like dark roast coffee beans. I'm smelling them like crazy. So, all right. And the point of all this is once you get these items in here, the actual alcohol is gonna soak up those flavors. So I don't want the whiskey coffee, so I think that's enough. That's like maybe, I don't know, a third of that jar. So we're gonna do the same with the cherries. If I can get those out. And sorry if that glass hitting glass noise is annoying. It's annoying to me too. Let's see. It's the only way I can do it. Let's see. I want more cherry though. I definitely want more cherry. So we're gonna cleanse this out. All right, let's see. This is what it's looking like. It just, stuff that in the bottom. Let's see if we can get, all right, a little more cherries. Okay. And then we are going to go, last but not least, some dark oak. And I think I want to use like most of the bottle on this. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Because it's just like the woodiness of whiskey tastes natural. Now, if this thing comes out tasting like straight up strawberries, I don't know if that's my whiskey that I made. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. But okay, so I don't know if I'm doing this right. I didn't read the instructions because I am a man. But yeah, so that's what we're looking like. That's what we're looking like. We got about maybe a ½ inch of ingredients down there. So we're just gonna go for broke on this. Take our Crown Royal Black specifically, and pour this right on in there. And let her begin to soak up. I think this is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be like really a dark, hearty, like. Now what I didn't consider. Let's see, we're gonna try to fill this up as much as possible. Because this is looking like it's a triple shot, but I mean, we got through about half the bottle, so I could actually do the second bottle with this as well. So we're in good shape. So pop the cork back in there, give her a little shakeroo, That's dark. That's dark. See, the stuff just floated to the top. So eventually what we're going to do is we're eventually going to get to the point where we take a strainer and just get this stuff out so that we can get the raw whiskey. But we're going to let this sit in a pretty regular, I'm not going to do any special environment treating, like, you know, some people make it seem like, oh, we're going to put this in a chilled room. If it's cold that day, that room is chilled. I don't care. But we're gonna let this sit for 3 weeks. We're gonna check on it. I am gonna smell it every few days. Let's see how it smells now. Let me see how it smells now. It just smells like Crown Royal right now. Like maybe a little cherry, but you know, obviously nothing has soaked in, nothing has infused. So yeah, we're gonna check on that maybe a week or so, and see how it comes back. You know what? I figured, what the hey, that was easy. Less time consuming than I thought. So let's just go ahead and knock out the other one just for comparison. This one, we're gonna go lighter. So we're just gonna see if there's like a really vast difference. And the reason I wanna do it right now is because I think if I do it the same day, I can get like more of an honest reaction of how it's going to taste. Like I don't want to soak a week longer than the other one. And it's like, oh, this one is fruitier than that. You know, I want to actually get like something to compare it to. So in this one, we are going to add some light oak, some cinnamon. We're gonna go light on the cinnamon, orange peel, and ginger. So that's about, you know, as light as I can make that. So let's just go ahead and get the cinnamon in there and out the way. And again, sorry for the tapping sounds. If you got headphones on, I can imagine that that's just crazy. But I don't want to use too much cinnamon because I think that's gonna overtake. You know, cinnamon is just a powerful drug. It's a powerful herb. All right, we're gonna go with some orange peel. This would be interesting if it's even, you can even taste it, you know. I mean, I get it, like, but when you think about oranges, you think about the juiciness of it, and that's where the flavor comes from. So dried orange peel, I can imagine that there's like a tart taste, but I don't necessarily think it's gonna tear through the taste of whiskey, if you get what I mean. Like, I think it'll be there, but I don't think it's gonna be that impressive. But maybe I'm wrong, you know? These things, some of these things are just like hard to get out. Like, I don't know, I mean, obviously they had to put them in here. Or maybe I'm just stupid, you know? There's a good chance that I am stupid, but it's a learning process. This is my first time doing it. It's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. So that's the orange peel. We got cinnamon in there. I'm gonna throw some ginger. Yeah, ginger, that's something I could tear through as well, but I wanted to overpower this dark, bold, robust Crown Royal Black. So we're gonna go ahead, dump this in there. All right, I think that's enough ginger. And we're gonna go with some of this light oak. I'm gonna do most of the bottle. All right. I think I'm just gonna have to mute all this tapping sound. I mean, it's just gonna get annoying. That's why this is Bold's Beats and Bourbon. Because I could play my beats over the annoying parts. And then you can say, oh, it always slap when he hits glass on glass. Like, I love when you hit glass on glass. It just bangs. It's like, yeah, quite literally, my friend. All right, I'm spilling this everywhere. Let's make sure we get our oak into here. All right, that's about most of the, I'm just, whatever, it's mine. I'm not borrowing this. I can do what I want to do. But we're gonna layer the oak on top of all the other stuff because I wanted to seem like I was being strategic, you know? So, what's next? So, it's about, it don't even seem like we got it that full. Let's add a little bit more orange peel because I really want to know how this orange pops through. All right, it's going all over the place. I think that's my time to settle down. go ahead and add our Crown Royal Black. Go. We don't want to get too thirsty because we want to put a little bit in the infinity bottle as well. Or the Nirvana bottle, as I like to call it. But if we ain't got enough, we ain't got enough. Oh, shoot. We spilling. So, now we have an interesting issue because, as you can see, there's still some sitting in there. And the obvious thing is put it in the Nirvana bottle. But the second I pull this funnel out, it's gonna go everywhere. So I don't think it's gonna make the Nirvana bottle. This is just one of those situations where you have to accept the fact that you have to clean up. And that's why you should be more careful and patient. But we'll see how these go.